Hi, I'm Peter. My partner Joanne and I are the proprietors here at the Portsmouth Brewery. You may have noticed that the brewery looks a little different from the last time you were probably here. And I'm here to tell you what's going on. I'm not working with a script here, so bear with me if I'm a little incoherent. I'll do my best. And I want to do this in one take, so here we go. On Saturday, June 17th, around 10:15, a 2-inch sprinkler pipe directly above us in the apartment on the second floor ruptured. And between the time the pipe broke and the time the fire department arrived and checked everything out and shut off the water, many thousands of gallons of water came flooding out of that pipe and flooded the upstairs apartment first. All that water found its way down through the floor of the apartment, hitting the tin ceiling directly above me, which spread it all out from the front all the way to the back of the restaurant. And then all the water came down in a heavy rainstorm, which flooded everything here, and then found its way ultimately down to our downstairs bar and kitchen. Needless to say, it was a huge mess that required major cleanup and mitigation. You can see, looking around, that pretty much everything has been ripped out. Unfortunately, that had to happen because of the water that was trapped inside the walls and up above inside the ceilings and below the floor where I'm standing. We have workers here. This happens to be the 4th of July, so there's no one here right now. Normally this place is a beehive full of workers who are cleaning and taking stuff out and moving stuff into storage and so on. Anyway, long and the short of it is, we're going to be closed for a while. The good news is, when we reopen, we're going to have a pretty spiffy, shiny new brewery, and we're already getting a little bit excited about that. But I can't really tell you how long it's going to be. It'll be in the months rather than in the weeks, however. Yeah, so a lot of people are asking us, what they can do to help out. Well, the best thing you can do to help out is to just wish us well, and then mark your calendars for when we reopen and come in and have a beer and say hi. We've been so grateful for the support that we've gotten from the community, from all of our friends and all of our longtime guests, and even just people walking down the street who are interested to know what's going on. We've been very grateful to work with the folks from the city, starting with the fire department, who obviously were here on the spot the night the flood happened, and the folks at ServPro have been pretty effective at coming in here and cleaning up the water and getting everything prepared for reconstruction. Joanne and I have decided to work with a local contractor for rebuilding the place. More on that later. And speaking of more on that later, we will be giving updates on our website and through social media. So stay in touch, stay connected with us. We want to hear from you. We'll tell you what's going on as things progress. In the meanwhile, yeah, it's a bit of a mess. Although I will say this, as I look around, it may look like a major construction site. This kind of looks like the way the space looked the first time I walked into this building in 1990, before we actually built the brewery here. So we're kind of rebuilding it from the ground up. When we reopen our doors, it will look very familiar because we're looking to kind of bring it back the way it was. But there'll be some improvements along the way, I'm sure. So anyway, bear with us. Thank you for your patience and your well wishes. And we look forward to serving you soon. We can hardly wait. Thanks a lot. Bye.